We live. What's up, everybody? It's your boy June 5th, June Money, and I'm back getting to the money. Today, we going to talk boxing. Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson finally agree to fight. I was going to say agree to fight, but they finally agree to fight. Now, these are long time friends. Long time friends. Excuse the text messages. These are long time friends in the sport of boxing. Now, everybody asks, can they fight? Because they're in the same weight class, which at the moment I believe is the 135-pound division with Tank Davis, who has the other belt, and I forget who has the last belt. But that's right now that's not important. What's important is they finally agreed to fight. Shakur did a interview with Danza Project. Shout out Danza Project. Where he mostly asked him about Tank Davis. Of course, Shakur said he'll take the fight and he could beat him. He don't believe that Tank is skilled enough to beat him. And basically he just wanna show the world who's the best out of him, Tank, everybody in their weight division. Now, when Keyshawn Davis' name came up, like when it always come up, Shakur, um, he gave a solid answer this time. He gave an answer that would shock a lot of people, but at the same time, I do understand why he gave this answer. Now, before I say his answer or play his answer, I'm going to say this. When fighting your friends in real life, it's easier to get over that. Because it's like, okay, 9 times out of 10, if y'all just fist fight, y'all swinging like a girl or y'all start grabbing each other, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna fight your real friend like you gonna fight somebody off the streets, like just straight, you know. So I do understand them on that aspect. It's like, how hard am I gonna hit my friend? You see what I'm saying? How hard am I gonna, you know, go when it comes to my friend? Now, when it comes to boxing, the objective is to hurt the person. The objective is sometimes to get them up out of there, to knock them out. So Shakur is basically saying, how, if this is my friend, somebody that I actually care about, how do y'all expect me to go in the ring and kill this man? But I ain't, with no further ado, I'm going to get into what Shakur actually said. Then we're going to react to it. Let's go.
Another top fighter, again, Keyshawn Davis. We had him at the podcast. I had a conversation with him. I was actually mentioning to him what would it take for him to go work with Turkey, if he's interested in that. And I think he thought that I said, what would it take for him to fight you? And he said that $100 million, he's going to call you up. He'd be like, $100 million? But you had a different number in mind.
Stop right there. Keyshawn Davis said, the Danza Project asked Keyshawn Davis, okay, y'all friends. We all know y'all friends, gang. We all know y'all friends. But how much? Just keep it a bean with us. How much would it cost? Like, we could hit up Turkey Alashiki. He got his hands in boxing. The money is there. How much would it cost for you and Shakur to not even put that friendship aside, bro? Because Zab Judah and Floyd, they fought. So I'm not saying put y'all friendship aside, but how much would it take for y'all to get in that ring together? You feel me? And hey, Keyshawn Davis already said it. For him, it's $100 million. For him, if they call Keyshawn Davis with $100 million, he said he will take that fight with Shakur Stevenson, bro. Do I think they both deserve that for that fight? For that specific fight? Yes, hell yeah, bro. Get him in $100 million, bro. It's nothing. It's nothing. Turkey Alashiki, he got it. He got it. He finna pay. He finna pay Crawford and Canelo 200 million. He got it. 250 million to be exact. He got it. But let's see what Core say.
You know, we gonna talk about it. That's my brother, yeah. That's like my real brother. Do you feel like that fight changes how you feel, or it could possibly impact the friendship if you were the one that were to take that?
Now, Shakur, I don't know if y'all caught that. Shakur just said, that's my brother, but if he called me about that 100 million, we could talk. We could talk. So the price is set. This is how we negotiate shit as fans. This is how the fans get involved. The price is set. They want 100 million. Let's bargain for 100 million. They both won 100 million. Shakur won 100 million. Keyshawn Davis won 100 million. As the fans, we gotta bargain for them to get this 100 million, bro. But let me play the clip from the beginning, just in case y'all didn't hear Shakur agree that his number, he'll start talking. He'll start talking for that 100 million.
Conversation with him. I was actually mentioning to him what would it take for him to go work with Turkey, if he's interested in that. And I think he thought that I said, what would it take for him to fight you? And he said that 100 million, he's going to call you up and be like, 100 million? But you had a different number in mind. If you call me up about the 100 million, you know, we're going to talk about it. That's my brother, though. That's like my real
We going to talk about it. Feel me? We got to get them the 100 million. Now, in Keyshawn Davis' last fight, he fought against this racist dude. You feel me? Now, of course, he beat the stuffing out the guy, but you know, people gonna say he's a cab driver. He's a no-name fighter. Now, mind you, Dennis Berenchik, what was his name? He knocked him out in February. That dude had the belt. He was a champion. He was a champion when Keyshawn Davis knocked him out. So I give Keyshawn Davis full credit for knocking dude out. Cause he was better than what he looked that night. See what I'm saying? Now, Shakur Stevenson last fight, he fought Josh Padley. You feel me? Josh Padley is not really a big name, you know, but he's in the 135-pound division. He's an experienced fighter, and that was a great win. Now, in Shakur's next fight, he about to fight William Zepeda, know what I'm saying, in a long-anticipated bout. You feel me? I got to search this up. I got to search and see if William Zepeda got the last belt, but I don't think so. I don't think he has the last belt. Okay, he's undefeated. October. No. He can't be undefeated because he took an L. They lying. They lying. Did he take an L? Nope. William Zepeda is 33 wins, 0 losses, bro. 27 knockouts. Now, if y'all don't give Shakur his credit when he beat on this man, I don't want to hear it. His last 2 fights was against Tevin Farmer. Okay, now I remember. His last 2 fights was against Tevin Farmer, William Zepeda. He's a Mexican. He got the WBC interim world lightweight title. That's what he got. He got the WBC interim lightweight title. He signed to Oscar De La Hoya. Everybody wanted to see this fight, man. Everybody wanted to see the Shakur Stevenson fight. Now it's here. But we all have that question in mind. Is he going to fight Keyshawn? Is he going to fight Tank? We all want to know, bro. We all want to know because these fights are worth it. Now, in the same interview, Shakur said, he brought up this point. He said, yo, most people who watch boxing are casual fans, meaning that they only watch boxing during the main events. bro, I'm sorry to break it to you. Shakur Stevenson versus Josh Padley is not no main event fight, Shakur, but we still watched it. Keyshawn Davis versus Dennis Berinchik was not no marquee main event fight, but we still watched it. Now, does it have a high level fighter that's involved? Does it have a list fighter that's involved? Yes, just like the Canelo fight that's coming up. Not the Crawford and Canelo fight. Canelo about to fight on the 3rd. He's fighting against somebody we don't know. Are we not gonna watch the fight? Are we not gonna watch the fight? They throw around that casual fan. They throw that around too much, bro. It's kind of like they trying to play us, bro. But meanwhile, we watch all the fights. I watched that Tevin Farmer fight. I watched that Williams and Pater fight. But let me play the clip where Keyshawn Davis talks about his fight with Shakur Stevenson. Let's get into that clip right now.
Just kind of strengthening the bond with you and Shakur. Was Shakur around the time to also help you throughout?
Yeah. Shakur was calling me while I was in the mental home. Yeah. But people want us to fight, though. It's weird, you know what I'm saying? But shouts out Shakur, man. He's definitely somebody that's always supporting me, man. Like, even early on in this camp, he told me about how he felt when he first had his daughter and how he had to stay locked in because, I just had my son. So he telling me things about how he has his daughter and stuff. So he basically locked me back into training camp, honestly. And that's what brothers are supposed to do.
I appreciate sharing.
Okay, so from Keyshawn Davis' perspective, they brothers. They brothers. He helped them when he was in the mental institution. He was there for them in the ring, in the boxing gym. He did a lot for him. He gave him good advice. He feel like Shakur Stevenson is his real friend, bro. His real brother, bro. Can you blame him for feeling like that? Nah. I genuinely think Shakur Stevenson is a good guy. See what I'm saying? His little cousin Zaquan Moses, I know him personally from North. He got a few family members I know. I know his peoples from the gym on Spruce Street. I know a lot of people dealing with Shakur. And Shakur's a good guy, bro. So he not lying when he say Shakur Stevenson's a good friend. I believe him, bro. But at the end of the day, this is a sport. This is boxing. You feel me? We just want to see the fight. As fans, we just want to see that fight, bro. But from Shakur's perspective, it's like this. I know this man, family. When you go in a boxing ring, your intent is to do more than hurt. And people pass away in the boxing ring. So what does Shakur look like? Beating the stuffing out of Keyshawn Davis, because that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Shakur not losing that fight. If that's what y'all think in y'all head, Shakur going to beat him. But Keyshawn's still my boy. And Shakur saying, why would I beat this man? Or like, why would I beat on my little brother in front of his family, gang? Why do y'all want me to do that? Why do y'all want me to do that? So from that perspective, I do understand. But this is boxing. The ref can step in before somebody get hurt because it's going to be Keyshawn Davis the one getting hurt. The ref can make sure that Keyshawn Davis don't lose his life because it's not going to be Core. It's not going to be Core getting his head beat off. Like, you feel me? But let's continue with the clip, man.
And we think about another top fighter, again, Keyshawn Davis. We had him at the podcast. I had a conversation with him. I was actually mentioning to him what would it take for him to go work with Turkey, if he's interested in that. And I think he thought that I said, what would it take for him to fight you? And he said that $100 million, he's going to call you up and be like, $100 million? But you had a different number in mind.
If you call me up about the $100 million,
you better take it.
That's my brother, though. That's like my real brother.
Do you feel like that fight changes how you feel, or it could possibly impact the friendship if you were the one that were to take that?
Yes.
I'm not even gonna ask you this
not.
part of him taking the win away from you because I'm already knowing how you operate.
Yeah,
So,
I don't feel like nobody could beat me at all. Truthfully, like
Yeah.
I know for a fact,
He definitely can't beat Shakur.
nobody in the world could beat me, and I stand on that. But what I will say, like, that's my brother, so, and we both fucking, like, competitive as hell, so there has to be a winner and there has to be a loser. And in that aspect is like, that could fuck up a real friendship
Yeah.
that's bigger than fucking boxing. This shit is just a sport at the end of the day. It's not something that when we done with this, I want to be able to go kick it with my brother.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be able to go chill with that nigga, play 2K, go play basketball. Like, niggas is way too competitive to really be in the ring. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then you got to realize, too, our families. Like, I'm real close with his brothers, his mother. Like, nigga, how I look going in the ring to try to kill this nigga.
Yeah.
His moms and brothers and all over right here. He doing the same to my mom, my brother. And it's like, it's just like too much. Like, you don't want to just.
All right, so for that, niggas deserve 100 million. They both deserve 100 million. If they got to do all that, if they friends, they know each other family, they mother know his mother know his mother, they brother know they brother. Nah, bro, they deserve that bread. We all agree. We all agree to them terms as boxing fans, as the boxing community. We all agree. They both deserve that. And they high-level fighters. They both champions. They earned it. They earned it. What do they got to get? What do they got to get? What else more do they have to accomplish? Because the only thing that's going to happen is one of them going to get bigger. He's going to move up to another weight class. Then it's going to take longer for them to fight. Like, that's the only thing that's going to happen, man. Let's get them that 100 mil, man. I'm going to be live streaming the Ryan Garcia and Rolly fight this weekend. I'm going to be live streaming the Canelo fight this weekend. Everybody tap in with me. This is another short live. Thank y'all for tapping in. Like it on the way out. I appreciate y'all. I'm back with boxing. Let's go.